Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought it would be interesting and hopefully helpful to compare 3 fast family meals and the prices between Walmart and Aldi, and then also compare those same 3 fast family meals to fast food meals at popular chains that are located in just about anyone's town. And that's why I went with all of the above. We'll also take a look at how fast those 3 meals come together and about how long it would take to get through a drive-through, drive home, and get the food out and the family all around the table. And I thought you all might enjoy this, so let's have a go at it. I tried my best to make even price comparisons between Walmart and Aldi. So store brands across the board. I wanted you to be aware of that effort on my part. So first up, we have chicken and veggie stir fry, rice and egg rolls. Now I estimate that if you cook your rice ahead of time, say while you're getting ready for work that morning, it will shave off about 10 to 15 minutes from the total cooking time. And you can have the dinner ready in 15 minutes from start to finish. If you don't pre-cook your rice, we all know that takes 20 minutes, right? And if you throw in another 2-3 minutes for getting the pan and the rice and the water out, bringing it to a boil, 20-25 minutes. Everything else will take a lot less than that. All right, now let's take a look at our first meal at Aldi and the cost of the ingredients. And let me say, my method here for this video is to show everyone the quickest form you could purchase these items in for as reasonably low price as possible. So just keep that in mind here. Now, you know that you can get a rotisserie chicken or cook your own chicken, right? Chicken breast and have several shredded in the freezer for meals over time. That would be the ultimate way to save money. But for the sake of people who are busy and usually go to a restaurant, that's really who I am talking to mainly on this video. So let's have a look at these numbers. These were 5 ingredients, total $16.34. So you're feeding a family of 4 for under 17 bucks. Cost per person, $4.09. Now let's take a look at what these items would cost at Walmart. So there is a big difference here between Aldi and Walmart on the shredded chicken, and we're talking 16-ounce containers. But even with that said, when you get down to the bottom line there, they're not that much difference. $1.60-ish, and the per person price is $4.49, so that's still very inexpensive. All right, so now for the interesting part, let's compare the cost of buying these ingredients to buying this meal at Panda Express for your family of 4. Look at that, you guys, 47 bucks, and that's no drinks. And try to get as close as I could to a basic chicken and veggie stir fry, which on that screen was Kung Pao chicken, but it doesn't include egg rolls. So if you look down below, another $8, and that's for everyone to get 1 egg roll. And the per person price is almost $12, $11.81 for 1 meal, and maybe not much in the way of leftovers. So next up, the ubiquitous Mexican dinner. We're talking soft tacos with cheese and salsa. I didn't include any other veg. Obviously, if you have some at home, you could doctor this up to your heart's desire, but I'm going with the idea that this is someone who really doesn't have much in their kitchen at all. And so let's take a look at this. The Aldi price for a pound of, the lowest grade ground beef in the tube is $3.78. And the tortillas, that's what I call the street taco size, the small size. It's 20 in a bag. And I'm figuring, if you've got all 4 people in your family are over 10, you'll probably eat at least 2 to 3 of those little tacos. So I'm figuring 3 tacos per person for the sake of being uniform across the board. And then you'll have 8 tortillas left over for down the road. And a can of black beans. And again, with the rice. The total at Aldi on this, you guys, $12.54 to feed your family of 4, or $3.14 a person. I think that's about what a school lunch costs now, $3, right? Comment down below, because I haven't been paying for school lunch for, 8 years or so now, so I'm kind of out of the loop on that. And then let's take a look at the Walmart cost. Again, very much similar, but this time around, Walmart's the $1.40 cheaper and $2.79 a person. All right, let's bring in dun, 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 Taco Bell, which I don't eat at, but I figured everyone has one, so that's where we're going. To get a total of 12 soft flour tacos, $26.28. For the black beans, on their menu, I went with the black beans and rice, and this is, you know, one little side dish per person, $10.36. For a whopping total of $36.64, or $9.16 a person. And you guys, this is the cheapest meal out of the three, and also the fastest one to make. So now let's just talk ideas on how you could speed this up a little bit. Again, back to cook your rice the day before. You could do what I mentioned in my last video, which is pre-prep ingredients, and you could cook up that whole 3-pound chub of ground beef and make it all taco seasoning, divide it into 3 different Ziplocs, and you've got dinner 3 different times for your family. So yeah, save time, save money. The classic American dinner, and I will say this is probably my daughter's favorite restaurant, Chick-fil-A. Chicken strips, French fries, and a side salad. And I'm throwing in the Costa ketchup here, because just like I did in the prior 2 meals for the condiment. Aldi, let's take a look at that. Chicken strips, $8.25 for 25 ounces. French fries, $3. A bottle of ketchup, this is organic ketchup. The side salad, we're talking salad kit here. A total of $16.78 for your family of 4, and per person, $4.20. Now let's have a look at Walmart. The chicken strips, surprisingly, close to 50 cents cheaper. What is that, 39 cents cheaper in the Walmart brand. Now I'm gonna say I know I like the Aldi brand quality, the Kirkland, I think it is. I don't know about Walmart. I've never tried Walmart, and I myself am pretty picky about the quality, so comment down below if you've got an opinion on that. You know me, I'm a Springer Mountain Farms girl all day long because I get it on a BOGO with a coupon. All right, so now let's look at the total. $16.54 at Walmart, which very close here, right? Not even worth calculating the difference. So $4.14 a person at Walmart. Let's take a look at Chick-fil-A. I used the 3-strip chicken meal cost here, $27.96. French fries, good old waffle fries, that's what everyone goes there for, right? $10.36. And the side salad, I went with their little kale side salad, and it was $17 to buy 4 of those for a whopping total of $55.33. Crazy money. We're talking almost $14 a person. Like, couldn't you go to Cheddar's, which is a sit-down restaurant, a fairly nice one here, and get chicken strips and French fries for 14 bucks? I'm gonna have to look that one up, you guys. And the crazy thing is also, out of these 3 meals, the Asian, the Mexican, and the American one takes the longest to cook, right? Because everyone wants their crispy French fries. If you have an air fryer, that'll help narrow the time by about 10 minutes. But if you've got to cook everything in the oven, if you don't have 2 air fryers and you're cooking for a family of 4, you might have to go with the oven. And that's gonna add about 10 minutes. And then you're looking at about 25 minutes on the cook time here. But of course, there's basically no prep time other than popping that salad bag, opening it, and dumping it into bowls, done. But 55 bucks. That just kind of shot an arrow through my heart. My heart kind of stopped for a minute there when I saw that. Crazy. Okay, and I just threw this in here for reality, right? We all love dessert. So now let's take a look at a dessert that I think everyone likes, that requires minimal effort to make. Brownies. Who doesn't love a good brownie? And I honestly think that these 2 brands from Aldi and Walmart, between the 2, I think the Aldi brand is slightly tastier. A box brownie mix at Aldi, $2.15. And this is for their best level brand of brownie mix. Walmart, I'd call this middle of the road, $2.42. Keep in mind that the brownie serving size says 16 servings in there. And I know that's a pretty small brownie, about a 2-inch, but it's a brownie every night for 4 nights for your family of 4. And who doesn't want a little chocolate when you go to bed, right? Sweet dreams. And now let's look at what it would cost to buy just 4 brownies at Chick-fil-A. I didn't even bother doing this to get it to 16. Like, sure, Starbucks, it's $5 or $6 for 1 brownie. Okay, so now, drum roll. Let's look at the total cost here. This is the 3 meals plus the brownies. Aldi, $47.81. Walmart, $48.08. And I found it very interesting that when we got down to the very bottom of all of these meals ingredients, the difference between the 2 stores is less than 27 cents. I say if you've got to choose between Aldi and Walmart, go to whichever one is closer for you. Per person price total. So this is each person in your family getting 3 dinners plus dessert. You guys, I'm sorry. Teddy is teasing Katie, and Katie is hissing again in my video. Family life. Per person price, $11.95 at Aldi, $12.02 at Walmart, and per person for fast food plus 1 brownie at Chick-fil-A, $37 a person just for 3 dinners and a brownie. Now, if this doesn't convince you to try to eat from home more often, well, I'm not the person for the job. I know for a fact that all of this food will taste better if you cook it at home. I, for the first time in years, had Panda Express at the airport. Okay, I know airport food, but all right. No. It was very disappointing compared to the Panda Express I remember eating a few years ago. So I'm gonna say it'll taste just as good, at least at home. All right, now let's just also talk really quick about the potential for stretching a few of these meals a little further than just your 4. So like the Asian dinner, that's 6 cups of rice, a really large bag of veggies, and 16 ounces of chicken. So if you've got any kids under 10 eating, you could easily get 6 good-sized meals out of this. So call it 4 dinners and 2 lunches. And that would take your per person price down a lot. And I don't know so much that the Mexican, you know, a pound of ground beef among 4 older people, no, that's gone. But again, if you've got a couple smaller kids, you might have enough to do bowls, say, the next day for lunch for you and your husband or yourself 2 days in a row. Throw some salad in there. And then the American dinner, you're not gonna have any leftovers from that, obviously. And it's the most expensive and takes the most amount of time to prepare. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this comparison of 3 very common family meals eaten across the United States every day. I also hope this video helped make you feel motivated for sticking to the pantry challenge and avoiding restaurants at least through the end of January. I know a lot of us have all of these ingredients in our pantries and freezers already. There's always a way to make it work. If you've got a well-stocked pantry and freezers, that's another good reason to stay stocked. I just wanted to show you a real quick grab. It took me less than 4 minutes to get all of these items out of my freezer and pan. And look at all of this. And I just wanted to mention one of the fantastic things about being a stockpiler is most of these items right here cost me significantly less than each of the items on this list tonight. Because you know me, if you've been following my channel, BOGOs with a coupon, sometimes an Ibotta deal too. I've got things here out of my Meat Spits and Bites bin. If you saw that video, I'll put the link down below. I have over a pound of ground beef here, good beef, Angus ground beef, plus a couple raw hamburger patties, but I could chop that up, create a pound of beef there. And I bought this long enough ago, I'm sure it's at least $1, maybe even $1.50 a pound more than when I bought that bison and Angus ground beef. And then I also have, not enough to feed a family of 4, but enough to feed myself dinner twice, pre-cooked taco meat that I threw the leftovers in the freezer knowing I could do a quick taco or some nachos or something down the road, right? These have been right in my freezer. Those are leftovers from the YAs living with me. And hey, I even have Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't need plain old ketchup, right? And then this is 1.5 chicken breast from a rotisserie chicken. That is plenty enough chicken there to make a stir fry for a family of 4. And then look at this ginormous bag of rice. You guys, I got that on clearance. It was $5 for that 10-pound bag. The point is, I've got all the stuff in my freezer and pantry. I don't even need to go shopping to make these 3 meals on my list. I'm sure many of you could say the same, right? And that's the whole point of doing this pantry challenge. It's fun when you can pull things together like this. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you on the next one.